Good morning. We're going to go ahead and get started on our morning work. So if you would please grab your morning workbook. I'm going to head over to our camera so that we can see our book. All right. Let me get this a little bigger here. All right. So we're in our morning workbook in this book, and we are on page 19. Because that is the page that you worked on yesterday. So we're going to correct that one today. All right, so the first portion says, read the sentence, circle the adjectives that tell which one. Dan wants to sit at this desk. Which desk? This desk. Alex took the first bite. Which bite? The first. Did you do that, Alex? Mr. Potter plans to buy that book. Which book? That book. The school day ends after the sixth bell. Which bell? The sixth bell. Right. If you had any of those wrong, just go ahead and change them. All right, so we're going to go to our story problem. Write the numbers in the model to help you solve it. The ice cream shop sells 3 flavors of ice cream. Last weekend, 34 people bought vanilla, 41 people bought strawberry, and 156 people bought chocolate. How many ice creams did the shop sell last weekend all together? So we're going to plug in all of the numbers. So it said 34 people bought vanilla. So I'm going to put 34. It says 41 people bought strawberry. And it said 156 people bought chocolate. So how many all together? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add up these two so that I know 1 plus 4 is 5. So I know the total here. 4 plus 3 is 75 there. So now I'm going to take the 156 plus the 75. 6 plus 5 is 11. Carry 1. So this is a 10. 1 10 plus 5 tens plus 7 tens is 13 tens. We carry up this next one. 100 plus 100 is 200. So they sold 231 total ice creams. Okay. So the next one, are there both opinions and facts in the text? Explain how you know. If you have to share a dessert with other people, cake is the best dessert you could choose. It wouldn't be a good idea to share ice cream because it's messy and it might melt quickly. A pie isn't a good dessert to share because it has to be eaten with ice cream, and cookies are too crumbly and small to share. Cake is fluffy and yummy. It looks like a huge sponge that is saying, "Eat me." Any kind of cake is the best dessert to share. Excuse me. Are there both opinions and facts in the text? Okay. So if you're going to share a dessert, it has to be cake. The cake is the best. Is that a fact or an opinion? It wouldn't be a good idea to share ice cream because it's messy and it might melt quickly. Is that a fact or an opinion? A pie isn't a good dessert to share because it has to be eaten with ice cream. Does it have to be eaten with ice cream? Is that an opinion? Is that a fact? Cookies are too crumbly and small to share. That depends on the cookie. You could have a bigger cookie. Cake is fluffy and yummy. It looks like a huge sponge that is saying, "Eat me." Any kind of cake is the best dessert to share. Okay. So I see a lot of opinions and just a few facts. So I'm going to say yes. There are opinions and facts in the text because the author, the person who wrote this, has opinions on the best desserts, but also gives a few facts like ice cream can melt quickly, or that cake is soft and fluffy, yummy and fluffy. Okay, so let me get this down here so you can see that. So if you have something pretty close to that, you can leave it be. And if you don't have your sentences anywhere close to this idea, go ahead and fix those. Pause the video. Make sure you've written everything down that you need to in your morning workbook. And when you are finished, we're going to go to page 20. Okay. All right, so this one says, read the sentence. Complete it using an adjective from the word box. So we have the word my, your, his, her, its, their, our. Again, my, your, his, her, its, their, and our. It belongs to us. So we're going to read these sentences and plug in the correct adjectives. Jake thinks this is blank pillow, but it doesn't belong to him. Which one would be the best one to put there? The birds used blank wings to fly high up in the sky. I left blank backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today. So write in the best ones that would work in these sentences. You can cross them off when you're done, but you'll only be using 3 from the list, just so you know. There should only be 3 that you need because you have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, number 4 says, solve the problem, show your work. Forest Elementary School has 354 jump ropes. Hilly Elementary School has 94 jump ropes. Ocean Elementary School has 122 jump ropes. How many jump ropes do the schools have all together? Okay, so remember how we talked yesterday about, we want you to have the right answer because you understand how to get it and how to get there. We're not just concerned with only a right answer. We want to see the steps. So that tells us if you understand how to solve if you see this problem come again. So we're going to have you show your work, and that's going to be important. So I'm seeing that Forest Elementary School has 354, Hilly has 94, Ocean Elementary has 122. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 lowest numbers, 122 and 94, and I'm going to combine them. And then what would be your next step? So solve that right here. Get that all written out right here. That's show me your work. All right. Bring this down here. Read the text, then answer the item. Underline the facts in the text. Then write your own opinion about what you read. So we're going to underline the facts, and you're going to write your own opinion about what you read. How did people brush their teeth hundreds of years ago? Before toothbrushes, there were other ways to keep one's mouth clean. People chewed on fresh herbs like rosemary and mint. These herbs smell amazing. People washed their mouths with vinegar or water. They used cloths to scrub their teeth clean. Using a cloth seems strange. Some people made toothpicks out of wood. I'd much rather have a toothbrush and toothpaste. Underline the facts that you find, so you can just go in here and underline them, and then here you're going to write your opinion about what you read. What's your opinion about this whole idea? Okay, make sure that you fill that out at home before we correct it the next day. I know that you could probably just wait till I correct it the next day, but that wouldn't be showing very good integrity, respect, and responsibility. So we want to make sure that we do our own work because that's important, and it actually helps us in the long run. So make sure that you've done your morning work, and then when you're done, you can go to the next video. All right, thank you.